Shook it up.
Hey, Lucy Louisiana here. Got my special friend, Kori Calhoun.
You just want to call me Kori?
Maybe I might call you Kori.
You were going to call me Kori.
No, it's Kori Calhoun, my really good friend from college.
I am one of your special friends, and you were going to call me Kori? You
No.
couldn't get my name right?
No, just calm down, Kori. Calm down. She just gets a little bit crazy. I
Crazy?
say.
You calling one of your special friends crazy?
Kori, let's calm down. You know what? Kori and I just took a trip to Memphis, a little girl trip. It was the starting of Elvis Week, and we wanted to go down there, and we wanted to come back and share some memorable.
You wanted to come back and share some memorable memories.
Some memorable memories. We had a lot of exciting things happen to us. I had to watch my hair real closely because some people just kept coming up and touching it because they'd seen me, on TV on my cooking show, and they just kept wanting to touch my hair. And I had to
have a cooking show.
Yes, I have a cooking show.
No, you don't.
Yes, I have a cooking show.
No, well, you never told me about it.
Yes, I have a cooking show.
Well,
It's called the Louisiana Cooking Show.
Cookies? You make cookies on the show?
No, we make pies. Pies,
So
lots
why
of
did you say cookie show?
cooking show.
Why'd you say cookie?
My friend Kori is from Russia, and she has sometimes a problem understanding English.
I have no problem understanding English. It's just you.
She has a problem understanding Louisiana English, okay? So we're going to tell you a few things that happened to us on our way to Memphis. You want to start with our wonderful trip since you were the one driving?
I was not driving.
Yes, you were driving.
I was not driving.
She was driving, and it was like this, guys. We made reservations at this wonderful hotel.
It was not wonderful.
It was a wonderful hotel.
It was out in the middle of nowhere, and there was a water stain on the ceiling.
A water stain on the ceiling? I've stayed in lots worse than that.
I'm
There's
sure
nothing
you
wrong
have.
with water stains on the
You
ceiling.
have.
I'm telling you. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of water. But anywho, we had to check out of that hotel because it wasn't quite up to snuff for my friend Kori.
Up to snuff.
Up to
See
snuff.
It was
So
ugly.
when we left that beautiful hotel,
It was not beautiful. It was very ugly. It was
We
yellow and red and yellow and a gold yellow. It was ugly.
beautiful gold yellow.
She does not know what she's talking
I
about.
say,
She
listen.
has such terrible.
Listen, then we
Terrible
headed on
things.
down to our other hotel that we ended up staying at that she just insisted that we stay at, but we
Of
just
course,
couldn't
it was-
find it.
It was
We
so
couldn't
pretty.
find it anywhere.
It was so pretty and new. It was beautiful.
Pretty and new, she said. Pretty
Stop
and new.
mocking me.
I'm not mocking her.
You are mocking me.
Anywho, Kori, we have an audience this
Cora?
watching.
No, I'm Cora.
I said Kori.
You said
You need to calm
Cora.
down, Kori. I have an audience out here. Now listen. We headed down that little road, which was an interstate. And when we was going down the interstate, we took the exit. And then the exit turned into a little off-ramp. And we ended up on a one-way street going bye-bye to the hotel in the distance. And so I told Kori, who was driving, turn this way, go back over the overpass, and then we'll get over there to the hotel. Well, she decided to go the other way.
You said to do what I felt we should do, and I said we should go this way, but you did not object, so it was just as much your
No.
fault as it was mine.
No, I did not object. So we ended up down in the bad part of town, and it was sort of scary. I don't know how we ended up there because we were just going past house, and then all of a sudden we was in this neighborhood, and it was rather scary. I thought that we were in Tennessee. But
You
where-
think a
where
lot
were
of
we-
things.
Well, you tell me, where were we at, Miss?
We were in downtown West Memphis, Arkansas. That's where we were at.
But Memphis,
There's
Arkansas.
There's a West Memphis in Arkansas. There's a Memphis in Tennessee.
I
There's
don't know.
difference.
I don't know about that though, y'all.
Of course you don't.
I don't know. Because I'm starting to talk like her.
Yes, quit talking like me.
Okay.
Talk like you're crappy talking.
Listen.
You talk like.
Then we ended up in down an industrial road.
Which you told me to take.
But it was scary.
She told me to go that way.
We were in the middle of nowhere.
That was her fault.
So I just want
Because
to
she
get
was too afraid to get out at the police station in West Memphis when we were going downtown. She was too afraid to get out. So she told me to keep going and go this way, and then we ended up in an industrial park. That was your fault.
I say, listen, Kori, you're right. We were down an industrial road, and I might have told her to turn that
You
way.
might have. You did.
Okay, we have a whole other show to talk. We have other things to talk about down there in Memphis. So we got to get this out of the way. I just wanted to give a big shout out to Bradley. Bradley down there with the West Memphis Sheriff's Department. You're a deputy. I know you are. And I want to give a big shout out because we ended up calling 911, and I know you shouldn't do that. And I'm not telling anybody out there that they should do that. You really shouldn't call 911
To get directions. That's what she did. She got directions from 911.
Bradley, I just got to give you a big shout out because I really appreciate you getting me to that hotel that night. We were really tired.
He didn't get you nowhere. He got me to that hotel. I was driving.
Okay, Kori was driving, I tell you. I mean, she was driving. I'll give her that. But Bradley gave us the directions to get there. I told her we needed to take the GPS system with us, but
we don't have a GPS system.
Shh, don't tell everybody we don't have a GPS
but
system.
We don't.
We don't have a GPS system, but that's why we call Mr. Bradley. But anyway, we're going to move right along, and I just want to tell Mr. Bradley, thank you. You want to tell Bradley thank you, Kori?
Thank you, Mr. Bradley.
We do appreciate it.
And this bozo over here is the one that called you. It was not my idea. She was like, I'm so scared. I must call 911. So she called 911 because she was freaking out over in the passenger seat because she was not helpful at all trying to find her way out. That was all her getting lost. That was your fault.
Okay, so moving right along, Bradley, you want to call us sometime, just give us a ring.
Why would he want to call you?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm always dressed and ready for anybody like Bradley to come walking through the door. I've got my special pearls on today and my
Those are
special
not pearls.
my special shirt. And
Those are not pearls.
in fact, if anybody wants to call me, I'm right here.
I don't know why anybody wants to call you. She's very vulgar. She's a very vulgar tramp.
I'm a tramp.
You're a tramp.
Kori, listen. Kori and I go way back, and I forgive her for calling me things like that. It's okay. It's really okay. I mean, if Kori wants to call me a tramp, that's fine, because
I mean it when I say it to she tramp.
I'm not tramp.
She tramp.
No, I don't think I'm a tramp. But let me
Look at what she's wearing.
No.
She's tramp.
Kori, we're going to back up. We're going to go over just a few little etiquette things before we move on with the Elvis thing, because etiquette. I have to remind our audience the proper things to
I
be doing.
have a feeling you're not reminding the audience, you're reminding me.
No, I'm reminding my audience.
You're not reminding the audience.
I was remember when we went to Memphis, I saw another girl with her. Listen, I saw another girl in Walmart with house shoes on. House shoes and pajamas. Pajamas again. I don't know what to tell you, but don't do it.
I have to agree with her there.
Don't. Okay, thank you, Kori. I appreciate you saying
Turn
that.
back to the camera. I did not want to talk to you.
Okay. And another thing, I went to introduce Kori to my friend, Elvis.
My friend that is dead.
My friend is not.
40 years? 30
No.
years?
No, he's not dead.
He's been dead for 32 years.
He appreciates all the fans that comes out to see him every year. And he's up there in that mansion looking down and saying, hello, Lucy, Louisiana. How are you?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And that's very good. I taught you something on the
You did not
trip.
teach me nothing.
I taught you. That's
No,
awesome.
you did not.
She's so
teach
awesome.
me
But you know what?
nothing.
We listen to what I think is just one of the most awesome things out there is that Sirius satellite radio.
I did not listen to all this. She did.
Yes, we listened to Elvis
I had
all the way.
headphones in.
We listened to Elvis all the way down there, all the way back.
She pretty much kidnapped me for this trip. She made me drive, use my cash, use my car. She made me do that.
But it was a fine trip, was listening to Elvis all the way down there. But we did learn that there are some really crazy words in some of Elvis's songs. And one of them, do you remember that song we were talking about? Hard-headed woman. Do you remember those lyrics?
Hard-headed woman, soft-hearted man.
Been the cause of trouble ever since the world began.